I once again have Professor Peter Adams, who's almost an expert on chess, as I've found out, in front of me again over Zoom chat, even though we're in the same cold city, Dunedin, south of everything else in the world, except for Invercargill, where the South Island Chess Championships are being held. Currently, I don't know what they're doing about the weather though, because it's meant to be quite cold down there. So I've got Professor Peter Adams here again, and we're going to do Zoom Chat 2, or whatever I call it. And there's been some breaking news today. There's been some breaking news. I'm not sure if the professor has seen the new news, but I've got the ZB News Talk ZB hat on, so I make sure that I've got that on. But there's 100 plus things that ABC have come up with for a 72-page document from chess.com and their investigation and all that, where they cite quite a few things. But I was intrigued yesterday with the news that they're also cheating in fishing contests. Did you see that, by the way?
I did. I saw that, that now they're investigating poker and fishing for cheating. And apparently in the fishing, people were putting little lead weights into the fish they caught.
They were.
Make it heavier. Wow.
At the Great Lakes in America. Yeah. I hope I'm right. I hope they're not in Canada, but the Great Lakes anyway, they had a competition for $29,000 US. I think it's US. And these people came up with these fish that were filled with lead weight sinkers. And I suppose if we keep to the flavour of this talk today, you can't prove definitely that they placed those sinkers inside the fish.
No. But look, it's amazing how this whole chess cheating thing has unfolded. This morning, I got out of bed, had my breakfast, I put my phone onto the internet and just went to the BBC. That's where I always go, BBC News page, fourth story. Teenage chess player cheating, 100 times or more.
Oh, you have heard it.
From the Wall Street Journal. The Wall Street Journal's publishing this. The Wall Street Journal is a business newspaper. And then I went to Stuff, the New Zealand website. What's story number 4 there this morning? Chess cheating. It's made the world news. You put chess cheating into Google, and up comes The Guardian, the Wall Street Journal, the New York Times. The world's top newspapers are reporting this. And then I haven't watched it, but there's a whole Zoom chat between Grandmasters Nakamura and, I don't know how you say his name, Naroditsky, because 14 of those 100 games that he cheated online were against Naroditsky. So Naroditsky and Nakamura were looking at them. And I didn't watch that video, but it's just everywhere, David. It's incredible. And Hans Niemann is actually playing in the US chess championships.
Yeah.
And they have the most sophisticated anti-cheating stuff going. I don't know if anybody's very happy about the situation, but it's incredible. So this chess is in the limelight for all the wrong reasons or all the right reasons. I don't know. Publicity is always good, isn't it? Even if it's bad publicity, it's good publicity. So,
yeah, I've
fascinating times.
I've already drawn on that, I think, the last time, but I've written down some of the facts about what you've just spoken about. Where's my reading glasses? Where are they gone? They're hiding. Where are they? I haven't got them. Oh, dear. It's just the lights in my eyes. Old news, now old. That's what I'm saying about this. Chess.com, ABC, new news. A 72-page document. By the way, 72 pages for over 100 different incidents of cheating, according to chess.com. That must mean that 28 aren't as important as the 72. I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Just me playing around with maths.
Yeah.
That's like 72% of the 100 plus are actually something they want to write a page about, you know. So finds the new news from ABC, chess.com, a 72-page report document finds Grandmaster Hans Niemann cheated 100 times in games, at least more than 100 times in games, while the majority of the incidents occurring in 2020, ABC say, on a major online platform, which must have to be chess.com. Now, the three main points here, Professor Peter, are: one, Hans was accused by world champion Magnus Carlsen. Two, chess.com released a report detailing more than 100 games believed to be cheating or aid to. And three, Niemann has admitted to cheating twice online at 12 and 16 years of age. July 2015 and to August 2020, which makes him a 17-year-old, mainly 2020 prize events. What is the next bit? Speed championships and pro chess legacies. I think that's what it says. Chess league, pro chess leagues. We also have evidence appears to have cheated in related games against highly rated chess.com players. And because he brought it up about cheating, that he's cheated, that encouraged, I'll say that word, chess.com to speak out, because otherwise they would have been quite quiet, because they do say that if you get an email from chess.com or Lee Chess, they say, oh, this player was cheating. I've got someone that's just turned up. Oh dear. This player was cheating, but they won't say which player. So because I've done that, so with over the board allegations, however, they say there are suspicions. Sorry, Jack, I'm busy. Jack, I'm busy. That's his name. However, they say the over the board allegations are suspicious. At least 25 streamed games that Niemann has played that have been found that he was cheating in them, and that's according to International Master Daniel Wrench from I think he's from France, so that's why I can't say his last name. He's one of the three that were investigating the claims. No evidence of the cheating online since August 2020. Niemann had no comment of the report, and he has even cheated in phone games with the International Master. I take it means the International Master. So I've just had him turn up. But
wow,
your turn.
Wow, it's incredible, isn't it? And yeah, apparently some of those games were in paid tournaments like Title Tuesday, or no, actually it was some sort of chess league where the prize money was $25,000 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, it's terrible, isn't it? And they were saying at the American Chess Championships, Hans Niemann, they're almost certain, yes, he cheated online, but there's no proof he's cheated over the board, and you're innocent until proven guilty, which is why they're letting him play. I don't think people like Caruana are very happy at having to face him, but he is innocent until proven guilty. But I have to say that, all the stuff that's come out recently, the statistics about how fast he's improved from the age of 11 to 18, his improvement is greater than any chess player in the world. From an 11 to an 18-year-old, he's improved faster than Bobby Fischer, Kasparov, Carlsen, anybody.
Oh, busy. Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I'm busy. Sorry.
Do you want to pop out and say hello to him?
No, I'll go and see him later.
Yeah. So
he's a brother of a chess player, of a top chess player in the country.
Yes. Do you think it's going to impact on anything in New Zealand, David? Any chess in New Zealand, the South Island chess champ?
I kept that chess orientated. See that?
Yes.
That was a good trick, wasn't it? But his brother's a champion of one of the provinces, and he's quite a good blitz player. So what were you saying about, do you think
it will have any impact on chess in New Zealand?
I think it's already having an impact. I think I'm paranoid that some of the players that I'm playing on lead chess are now sort of thinking, well, if a Grandmaster can do it, that's my way of thinking of it. But I'm not cheating yet. But I mean, you can't prove that someone's cheating, and you can't prove that they're not without the aided and assistance of computers to finalize that decision and that sort of thing, unless you catch them literally at the toilet or the john or the lavatory or the bog. Unless you catch them there in the act, it's difficult to sort of like say for sure, prove it one way or the other.
I guess it's one of those things, isn't it, that just about every day we're getting a new story. I'll be very interested just to see what comes out in the next few days. I believe Niemann won his first game in the United States tournament over the board, so good on him.
Must be hard for him to play regardless of, must be really hard for him to play at all.
You know what will happen now? That game, someone will be analysing it right now, if they haven't already, to see, oh, look, it's 97% accurate. Oh, that's more than most humans. You can see that if he does play well, they're going to turn around and say, oh, the accuracy is suspicious, But someone was saying, of course, you can play quite badly and actually make blunders and little mistakes and get behind on the computer evaluation. And then all you need is a couple of really good computer moves and you can suddenly be winning, or at least suddenly be, out of trouble.
I don't know.
I don't know, because I'm so unsophisticated with chess, and I haven't played humans on chess, only computers on chess.com. So I wouldn't quite know how you cheat. I suppose you toggle from one screen to another and run your computer analysis on one screen, and I don't know. Yes. So it's all really sad.
All sorts of ways. Sorry?
It's very sad. It's all very sad, really. But it's given Hikaru Nakamura and Levy and Agamata, it's given those streaming guys plenty to talk about.
Of course.
Yes.
That's right. And we've had snow.
It's incredible, isn't it? Here we are in the middle of spring, and we've had significant snow. I mean, overnight, and you wake up and it's, all over the lawn. And then we had snowstorms all the way until 12 o'clock. right through the morning, and the sun comes out and then more snow. And it was really, really falling. So beautiful. It's all melting now, though. The sun's out and it's melting. So, yeah. But did you enjoy it, David? Did you make a snowman, or did you make a chess rook out in the snow?
The birds enjoyed it, though. I made sure that they get fed because I think that they're, I've been watching the Good Life and with my mother, and I've been watching the Good Life, and the Good Life is just reminds me as well, even though I'm still feeding the birds, but just all those sorts of things, just to remember nature, and you should have seen the birds that were around to get the bread. They knew that there was trouble afoot. And so, but it's like they were really flocking around this little crust of bread I had out there. No, I had about 2 loaves of bread, that sort of thing. So yeah, but they know.
Yes. We have blackbirds who come right up onto our table on the deck, and we give them little bits and pieces. My partner gives them little tiny cat biscuits. They like that. They'll eat anything. So, yeah. Now, how's your chess going, David? Have you played a bit?
Quite good. Yeah, quite good. I played some games for Chessmaster because I quite like Chessmaster without the R on the end of Chessmaster, and he's got a team on Lee Chess, and I quite like playing a team event. And I played 4 games, and 2 of them on Facebook, and they were all wins. It's because I played late, and so it meant that but I still got an opponent that was like 2-3-50, and he the game was over in about 13, 12, 11 moves or something. And I thought, he just resigned. Yeah, he was going to lose a piece or a rook. So he resigned. I just got pawns on an E6 pass pawn, or going to be a pass pawn, and it was hidden a knight, and it was protected with the D5 pawn. And then once he moves the knight, I just go E7 with a rook behind it. So yeah, I scored 4 points for the team.
I saw one of those games on Facebook that you'd put up, and it was very impressive, actually.
And that might be the one.
It was against a higher rated player, and you ended up with these 2 knights right down
no,
on.
That was yesterday.
Yesterday.
I quite enjoy putting gifts on. They're quite, they're probably better than someone having to put up with talking all through it.
Yeah.
So
you had one where you paused the video for, again, this was a day or 2 ago, pause the video and find the winning move, which was a bishop check, bishop c6 check, I think it was. And nice little combination, that one. Yeah, very nice. Ending in checkmate with 2 queens, double check.
And that happened. That happened just shortly after I had another one like that, where I ended up with 2 queens, and one was a discovery check and the other one was a check, and it was checkmate the next move, and so that's quite cool.
That is cool. 2 in the same day. Brilliant. Yeah.
Well, once I had Professor Peter, once I had a knight and bishop endgame, and that chances of having a knight and bishop versus a king, like a king, knight and bishop versus a king, that almost happened the week after at the Canterbury Chess Club with me again, so it's like I was staring for it. I don't know, or maybe my opponent was trying, but the chances of that happening are phenomenal.
I presume it's quite hard to do a checkmate with just a knight and a bishop. There must be some sort of pattern that you have to know to chase the king into somewhere where you can actually checkmate him.
Well, you've got 2 corners. you got two corners to checkmate the king, and the hint is that that's the color square of the bishop. So yeah, that's about it really. And there are some sort of like exceptions, but they're not easy to come about and all that sort of thing. So I don't know what is happening with chess cheating and how far what that will do. Chess.
No, it's all a bit unknown now, isn't it? It's a FIDE are doing their investigation, and I imagine that will take quite a long time, and hard to know what they'll actually find with the over the board stuff. Very difficult, I should think.
Well, maybe that's what I'm talking about. There's 3 people that are involved in that FIDE one. So
yes.
So this is another one. Then
one of the things a lot of the chat are saying, a lot of people are saying, the comments, is that even today, Hans Niemann apparently won, but he won't. He stopped going to. He won't talk about the game afterwards on analysis, because his analysis of his own games has been highly suspicious in that he hasn't been able to say, here's my thought process, here's what I was trying to do. Just like you do, David, in your videos. He hasn't been able, he's slammed out these moves, and the comments are saying, well, he can't actually explain why he did those moves, which makes you suggest that he's just sort of been told them and played them. And then when they have these interviews, he can't actually articulate and explain what he was thinking. But today, apparently, he's told them, oh, no, I'm not going to engage in talking about analysing the game, which others are seeing as suspicious again, because, you know, if you just did a brilliant win, you would be able to talk about how you managed to strategy it and what you were thinking and how you brought it about. And so you can't win, can you? You shut up and you still make people suspicious. So, yeah. Tricky. Yeah. So I'll be very interested to see, but can't see it ending soon, David. I think it's going to go on for a few weeks yet. So yeah. We will watch this space and see.
I don't even know what to say. It's just myself.
It's sad. It's sad. Yeah. And who's winning the South Island Chess Championship?
I haven't seen. I still don't know how the New Zealand Championships went, but I know that Daniel Gong won, but FIDE Master, but like earlier in the year, the start of the year, but haven't actually looked at the tournament or anything like that. No. The only thing I can say about Hans is that intuition is hard to talk about after the game. And
yes, it is. Yes.
Yeah, so it can be part of it. But I did see him say, when he was asked by a reporter, commentator, and that sort of thing, explain how this game went and all that. He just sort of said, chess talks for itself, and walked off, you know, abruptly. And just but when I get that opportunity, when a reporter comes up to me and starts asking me some questions, I don't know about you, but when a reporter comes up to me and starts to ask me questions about where I can spout on about something that I've done, I'm going to be there. I'm going to be holding on to the reporter, male or female, it doesn't matter. Probably get in trouble, but I'll hang on to the reporter. Or personally speaking, I'd prefer it to be reporters, you know, but and TV ones or glamour ones, or, you know, main ones, not New Zealand ones, but main ones, you know. So, but it's an interesting thing, and like when someone gets accused of something, like if you watch the interrogations, and often someone who's not guilty, and I'm not saying anything, I hope, by this, but anyone who's not guilty will be going, I'll help you, whatever you need to do, but I don't know what you're talking about, and like, or whatever, that can be guilty too.
Yeah.
But there are ways that they mainly motive get shot. Not motive. What's the word now? I've got a. I'll pause this part, and I'll keep the video like last time real. I won't edit it. I might edit it, but when Jack comes along, I might just leave that in, because it's part of life.
Do a bit of edit.
It's real, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he still came knocking on the door. I told him, oh, I'm busy. And still comes knocking on the door.
You'll have to go and apologize to him later.
I'm going to, yes, I'm going to have to go and, because I'm sitting there going, well, it's actually sunny out there now.
It is. It's lovely now. It's lovely.
Amazing.
Snow has melted on our lawn pretty much, and it's great. It's really good. So, yeah. Well, I don't know if we will put this chess cheating to bed yet, but there's going to be more come out, don't you think? I wonder if Magnus will have more to say, or his lawyers. Wait and see.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. It is.
I'm just still swimming around that that river. I was just, oh, there's my glasses. Oh, there. the freebies, or the $1 pair.
Very good.
225 strength, so they might be.
Perfect.
They might not be good enough for my. I probably need 10s or 10.5s or 12s. And so what is the word now? I'm just like, I don't know why my brain does this, but the word that you've got a foolproof alibi. So if you've got a perfect alibi, that doesn't necessitate that you haven't done the crime, because you might have joined some dots together and all that sort of thing. But I think that if, like, just imagine you're Niemann. Do you want to play chess anymore? Do you actually want to play chess anymore?
Yeah, that's a good question, isn't it? But I guess, is he a full-time professional? I guess it's his living and he wants to make money from it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be a career for him in computer hacking.
Well, the thing that got me is he's also been streaming too at the same time. And I mean, like, I don't know if I'm going to be interested in, I don't know if I'd be interested in cheating myself. I don't know if I'd want to cheat. I would see the point.
Yeah, just play the game for, I mean, I'm not going to be playing any very strong players, but when I do play other humans, I just play it for the enjoyment, and I can still enjoy the game even though I've lost. And it's for me, it's a hobby.
I can't understand that.
Somewhere along the way, it becomes more than a hobby, and it becomes their career, and they can make a lot of money, and also fame. I wonder if he, at the moment, he must be, he's one of the most talked about people in the world.
Front page he's got fame, hasn't he? Or
he's sure got fame. He sure has. So, yeah.
But it's so interesting that he hasn't, like, it's not actually come out and said yet. No, actually not just since August 2020, but like last 2 weeks ago, sort of. But I joked with you the other day that he might have played the perfect game the other day, because he played 1d4, which is considered by the computer better than e4. So d4 is a better move than e4 for white first player.
Wow.
And then he played c4 the next move. Well, Kramnik might say, well, I'll play knight f3 on move 2. You know, Vladimir Kramnik would say, former world champion, would say, well, I played knight f3 on move 2 after d4, then knight f3. But so he might have played the perfect game then, so they could draw on that, couldn't they? They could say, well, yeah, he did play the perfect game, and so did Magnus, but Magnus resigned.
Yes,
right?
yes.
I was playing with the idea. Peter, that he might have, Magnus might have thought, I wonder if Hans is going to play c4 on move 2, because if he has, I don't usually play knight f6 on move 1 for black. Of course he does also, I've seen him. Or he should have played, why didn't he play the Norwegian rat?
We would have loved to have seen that, actually. You know, I heard that some of the grandmasters now are playing sort of different openings and being quite different, trying to be not theoretical, not stuff that's been analysed for 20 moves, and they're deliberately just trying to get out of book as quickly as possible. You know, in case these people have fantastic memories and have just memorized everything. So yeah, we might well see that the way people play chess changes, and I wonder if things like Fisher Random, the chess 960, you know, you can't really have a whole ton of opening theory when there's 960 different possible starting positions or something. So yeah, you know, imagine having to have a 960 different books on chess openings. Let's have a chess opening for a bishop in the corner and a rook next to that, and then a king. And let's have another lot for the king in the corner, and you know, oh, gee whiz.
Yeah. Oh,
crazy.
Cool.
Yeah. So you know, but if you play that sort of Fisher Random, right from the start, you're out of book. There's, you know, you just. But then I guess the computer would still tell you what the best moves are, so you could still cheat. Yeah. Interesting times, David. Interesting times. So.
But there, you know, there's nothing new under the sun, is there? There's nothing new. I mean, like, cheating's been going on for a long time now.
Well, there you are. Fishing competitions, poker, anything where there's money, people will try and shortcut if they can.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, it's just the way it is.
Yeah.
It's not going to but I was quite interested by watching the great Barbara and Tom in The Good Life.
Yeah, The Good Life, yes.
Season 3, episode 1. They go to bed early because they've got crops to do in the morning, and Barbara can't get to sleep at sort of 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So she takes all these board games, and one of them is chess. And here he is, and here's Tom in bed, and he's going, oh, he's sort of like making it look like he doesn't see, he's not awake, he's asleep. He's looking at, he's spying on Barbara, and she's moving pieces on the pocket chess set. And he says, it's my move, you cheat. And I thought, how appropriate. And that was in 1975, you know, British BBC.
Yeah.
They go a wee bit far though, because they're trying to push some values, though I don't appreciate some of the values, but I won't go on about them. But like these things, you know, like nothing new under the sun. We all know where that comes from, but there are things that, you know, I was pointed to something. Look, that's new. You know, someone was singing Simon Cowell was impersonate. You know, like they had the video of Simon Cowell singing, which he's never ever done. He's never ever sung in front of a camera, which is quite odd anyway. In fact, I can impersonate Simon Cowell singing. Did you like it?
Yeah, lovely.
And because you can't impersonate someone that you haven't seen do the thing, you know, so it's impossible. So, but that's the thing with that is they were saying this is a new thing. It's never ever been done. Well, and I think that was the guy that was just here. But the thing is that it has been done. We've had studios in the past that can do all sorts of things. We've got Toy Story and everything like that, you know, haven't we?
Totally. Yeah. Yes.
And Tom Hanks can do anything in that movie. Toy Story 1 and 2 and 3 and blah, blah, blah.
Buzz Lightyear, brilliant.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue, yeah. Because like probably we should just call on Buzz Lightyear, eh? We should call on him and say, come on out, Buzz Lightyear to the rescue, please. To infinity and beyond.
To infinity and beyond. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I hope
David,
I haven't done too much talking. I have done a wee bit of butting in it. I could edit it.
No, you've been very good, I have to say. Very good. No, it's been a pleasure to chat. And maybe we'll talk in a couple of weeks, and when we will see what new cheating scandal there might be. Who knows if there is. But I've got to go. It's been good to talk to you, sir.
Yeah, okay.
Take care. You go and apologise to Jack.
Yeah, well, I will. Now, where do I push the stop screen this time? Pause, stop recording. Okay, well, thank you very much, Professor Peter Adams from Dunedin, Otago University. Thank you very much for music. And Talili de Pom, I might play for Elise again. Bye.